Morning has broken like the first dawn. Good morning, welcome back to another day of vlogs. If you didn't know, I'm doing a vlog every day this week. Just because, why the heck not? There's no such time as the present. It doesn't just have to be Vlogmas. That's the oven preheated. I have woken up and I'm gonna make some of the cookie croissants. I think there's a name for them on TikTok. Basically, I missed out on this trend. And I'm not one to miss out on a trend. I love it. I always seem to do the trends a little bit too late, but hey, I've always been a late bloomer, me. Always been a late bloomer. Anyway, don't need to go into that, do I? So what I'm gonna do is these cookie croissants, if you didn't see on social media, you basically get a croissant, and I think it started from a bakery in Paris, and then there was a bakery in London that did it as well. You get cookie dough, you put it in a croissant, bake it in the oven, and then it's like this sweet treat. So I've got my cookie dough here. I was feeling lazy and I didn't want to make cookies today. I'm already going to make some brownies, which we'll do together. I also am going to go to Ikea. So I hope you've buckled in your seatbelts because Ikea is always a fun flipping time. It's always a rootin' tootin' good time. So I'm just loading up these croissants with a croissant, some cookie. This is a real fun time. We're gonna have a good day today. I've woken up and I'm feeling really peppy. I won't lie, I've had a very mixed bag recently. I had a little blip in the old mental health. Awful. Actually, I'm wondering, can I freeze this? The thing is, things go in my freezer to die. I'll put this in the freezer and it would never surface again. It would never. It would just live in there and I would never get it out. So the only things that I do get out are baked products. Like I would cook a croissant, but that's all. Anyway, I'm gonna put these in the oven. This is what they look like. They've got the cookie dough in there and then the croissant. So let's go and bake these and see what they turn out like. Okay, our cookie croissants are done. This is what they look like. They actually look really good. I'm just dubious if they'll actually taste them. I don't know whether to have them now when they're warm, fresh out of the oven, or wait a little bit. I'm gonna have them now. I've made my decision. That didn't take long, did it? I know this is a bit rogue, but I kind of want to go for a bite here so I get everything. So that, I feel like I wouldn't get enough cookie. That's actually really good. I thought that would be too much and too rich, but because I just did a thin layer of cookie, it's kind of just like a pan au chocolat. That's so good, actually. Really happy with that. But what I'm going to be doing whilst I have my little croissant, I don't know if you can tell I'm procrastinating. I had leftover cookie dough and I'm going to make a little bowl of cookie crisp out of this. So I'm rolling up little tiny ones and then I'm going to make my own DIY bowl of cookie crisp just because why not? Here is the little bowl of our tiny little cookie crisp. How cute. I might have created a monster because this is absolutely delightful. I don't know. It's so much better than Cookie Crisp. I mean, I love Cookie Crisp. I'm a Cookie Crisp stan, but this is beautiful. The milk, the way the like cold milk works with the cookie, and the cookies are like a little bit gooey in the middle still. Yes. Guys, I cannot state enough. I've just done a wash load, and this little contraption for hanging socks and undies, I got it in a few vlogs ago. And it has changed the game. Absolutely changed the game. For some reason, socks take up so much space everywhere. It's just so nice to have everything go in one space. I'm really flipping happy about it. I need to go and take back some of the stuff I tried on from ASOS yesterday in the vlog, if you saw. I basically only kept this jumper and the earrings. They were the two things that I kept. Everything else was kind of, if I don't love it these days, I'm not keeping it. So I need to take that back to ASOS, and I also need, from my massive clear out yesterday, I need to go to the tip to take some things that have just lived a life that they don't want to live anymore. It's time to pass on them. So we're gonna go there and then we're gonna go to Ikea. Pranked! I'm actually not going out yet because I put another wash load on and I kind of want to bake, all right? I'm gonna make Frances Quinn's Bourbon brick brownies. This is the recipe. I think she shared it on her Instagram and TikTok and stuff, but this is Frances Quinn. She won Bake Off and also very kindly made my wedding cake. She's just honestly a top gal, real top gal. the creative mind, I just think people who, she's just so clever with what she does. Anyway, also my wedding cake, the amount of people that said it was the best wedding cake they'd ever eaten, the whole thing went. The whole thing. When do you ever hear of a whole wedding cake being eaten? The whole cake. There was not one single drop of that cake left. Anyway, I'm gonna make these brownies, and this is a recipe that I know people swear by, so I'm quite excited to make it. And it's quite different from my traditional brownie recipe that I make, so quite excited about that. I don't know what size tin I need. I made brownies. I have my butter and my sugar, which I'm actually going to, I'm really gonna make for an egg mayo sandwich. A bit rogue, I know. So I'm gonna hard boil some eggs. And I got this little contraption, which means, you know, sometimes if you hard boil an egg, it gets that weird like gunky stuff. You just go like that. And just pinpricks it, and then it doesn't get the weird gunky thing. I think that's what it's for. I kind of think I'm gonna do enough so I have some tomorrow. Lined up all the little biscuits. We have got the brownie mixture here. It's looking good. Got some eggs on because I want an egg mayo sarnie. And then I'm just recording for a little tic-tac in there. Okay, brownie is about to go in the oven. Just peel a bit of my skin off if you can see blood. I have this habit of going like this and like peeling off my skin. Don't know why. But I just thought I'd show you a little egg hack that has changed my life. What you need to do is peel an egg and your egg all over. Doesn't really matter how hard, you just want to make sure that it's completely banged all over. Get your little spoon. Oh sorry, my lip is really bleeding. And you just pop the spoon into it and it literally just peels off like that. Okay, that one wasn't my best work, but you can see I've done it with these two and it's so easy. That one was a work of art actually. Get the spoon under. Look at that. Look at that! Brownie is out. Egg salad is done. Egg salad? We don't call it egg salad in the UK. We call it egg mayo actually. But I did add creme fraiche to this because we had some creme fraiche going off, and oh my goodness, it tastes so much better than just plain old egg mayo. A little life hack for you. A little bit of mustard, a little bit, you know, all the good stuff. And then I'm gonna hit the road finally. I've been kind of procrastinating all day, but. Right, we are in the car. I just went to the tip and oh my gosh, I got there at the right time. You know, when you come out and there is the fattest queue. And then I was driving. I've experienced this on a micro scale when the traffic lights don't work and everyone's kind of like, don't know where to go. This major junction, there's probably, I don't even know how many different traffic lights in this junction. All were broken and it was chaos. No one knew when to go. It was quite funny actually. Dangerous actually thinking about it, but it was just really cracking me up because I was like, literally no one knows what to do. And then I thought, wow, the power a traffic light holds, and it just really does produce some order in chaos. Sometimes you need a bit of order. Anyway, I've come to Ikea because yesterday I posted a TikTok where I posted about Tupperware, and I also mentioned it in the vlog, how I hate the fact that we're in the 21st century and there's still seems to be not a solution to Tupperware. Also, I hate the smell that like plastic Tupperware gets when you've had bolognese in it. Forevermore, that is like your bolognese Tupperware tub, do you know what I mean? And everyone said, get yourself to Ikea, my love, and get the glass Tupperware. The lids are purchasable again, so if you lose one or something, you can buy one, like the lids are separate, but also you can stack them and everything. So I'm gonna trial run. I'm not gonna like buy loads, I'm just gonna trial run a few and see how we get on with it, because I also fear that they're gonna take up a lot of space because it's glass, but also we know I'm quite prone to breakages, so I feel like I might break something, but we'll see. And it just is a good time. Also, when I got fuel I got spearmint polos, and let me tell you what a good time a spearmint polo is. Our spearmint polos, so underrated, and you can't get them everywhere. It's only in little certain shops, but It just reminds me of my childhood. I feel like in the back of my mind there's this polo thing, and it was a plastic, it was like a plastic polo, and it had mini polos in it. Hang on, I need to, mini polo. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I swear this is something, I might have to ask one of my siblings because they'll know what I'm talking about. I'm in a rabbit hole of polos. Are these still a thing? I don't know. Gosh, once you pop, you just can't stop, can ya? Let's go to Ikea and have a good old browse. I feel like I've chosen the right time to come because it's just before all the parents go and pick up their kids from school. So it's really quiet. I don't think I've ever been to Ikea that's been this quiet. As you can imagine, I've already been distracted by a kitchen, which is a good deal. Why is the kid bit so elite? I want to be by the beach now. This really made me want to be by the beach. This is the bit that I came for, but goodness me, it's quite overwhelming. I'm so excited for this. A glass Tupperware. Glass. And you can put it in the oven. So say I make lasagna and we don't finish it, I just put it in the fridge and put the lid on. Instead of faffing around, decant it into another tub. I feel like this is a game changer. I can't be tamed. I cannot be tamed. I can't be tamed. That was a great time. I managed to get everything that I needed to get, and I also got, I think, something for another video that I want to film. So we shall see how that goes. I am gonna head home, but that was a great time. Although, it's so much bigger than I thought, and I feel like it's so easy to get lost in there, honestly. 1 second, you're in flipping bathrooms, and the next you're in kitchens. It was also interesting to look at the kitchens because I hadn't really considered Costco as a kitchen option. Costco, sorry. I just had these women who came up and said, do you know where a warehouse is? And I said, what type of a warehouse? I don't know what you're talking about. And then I was thinking about Costco. But I think I pointed them on the right route. They weren't sure if they wanted Costco or not, so I didn't really know what to do. Let me know if you've ever had an Ikea kitchen and if they're any good or not. It's so hard to know. We've heard the best things for kitchen are from Howdens. Apparently Howdens is the best, and Howdens supply wicks. That's what we've heard, but this is the thing. I've never done a kitchen before, so I would love some intel. Please and thank you. And I thought I'd show you the bits that I got in Ikea. They're very practical. Boring, but not boring for me. I'm quite excited by them. Number one, I got these squeezy bottles because I want to do that with my olive oil. You know when you go, I feel like on a salad, or I don't know, I just feel like it's easier. And in New York, I was going to get, there's this olive oil brand called Brownies, I think it was. It was 20 quid, and it would take up a lot of my luggage room. And everyone's like, just buy a squeezy bottle. I was like, you're not wrong. You were not wrong. I bought the mustard. I really like their mustard. Now, it's probably just any other mustard that you could get in any other shop, but I like to think it's different. I then got, this is it. I got all of my glass Tupperware. I also bought this cake carrier because I don't have anything big enough for big cakes, and it's really cool because it's multi-purpose, as you would expect from Ikea. You can turn it that way, so you can put muffins or whatever and have it as carry case, or you can have it that way and it be flat. So I'm really happy. I'm happy about that. Tell me, let's have another round. If you can't tell, I was listening to the Hamilton soundtrack on the way home. I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. Boom, boom. Well, I'll try all these suckers out. It does look a lot better in there, and don't fret. I have kept all the other Tupperware because I always take baked goods to people's houses, and then you know when you leave Tupperware places, I think these are all the boxes that we've accumulated from Chinese takeaways and things. So I've managed to keep those, and I'm going to fill up these with my oils. I've just washed them out. I'm worried they're not quite dry and then the oil will separate, which would not be good. So I'm just going to put half in and test to see if I actually get on with using it in that method. My brownie is out. I love it. I think it looks so cool, and I'm going to cut the little slices. I'm really sad about this. The whole clip somehow doesn't have sound. I don't really know what I've done. Oh, I think I put it in slow motion. That is so sad. And I've just realised I filmed a main channel video and I'm hoping that I didn't film it all in slow motion. Anyway, it's just one of those things. But I was telling you, I was about to go to afternoon tea. My camera died, but I am going to go to this afternoon tea. And we're going to see how it measures up to all the other ones. There were a few others on the list. This one was recommended by Martha Collison. I don't know if you know for her from Bake Off. Absolute sweetheart angel. There was also a recommendation from Zoella. So we need to check that out because I feel like she knows a good afternoon tea. So let's get going to a banging afternoon tea. I'm doing this hoping that the mic is here. Hello. But I don't know. I never know. I have arrived in London and it is just in, I think I want to say Chelsea. So I'm walking through, I get kind of like Chelsea area confused with Grosvenor. I don't know. But I'm walking by and I'm looking at all the houses and just mad. Do people actually live in these houses? Look how flipping beautiful they are. This afternoon tea was at Cadogan Gardens and it was so amazing. The welcome drink was some like lemony, gingery, warm tea thing and it was so flipping good. I could guzzle it. I kind of want the recipe. I really liked the whole interactive experience. Like they gave you the little timer for your tea. Also I got white Silver Needle, which is my favourite tea and I love it when afternoon tea places have it. Then all of our sandwiches arrived and oh my goodness, they were so good. I will do a full debrief, but look how beautiful these toilets are, absolutely stunning. The little palette cleanser. The scones were some of the best scones I have ever had in an afternoon tea. And then we had the cake trolley, which was rolled out in front of our very eyes and all of the cakes, and she's just talking us through. And it's also all seasonal, so every season they get the tree out and they flavour the pastries to them. I just got back from afternoon tea and I thought I would show you the little bits that I got. Oh, I've taken the wrong bag. Please can you grab the bag? Sure. Thank you. Yeah, baby. First of all, they had a pick mix.
Oh, really? For an afternoon tea? That's very novel.
It was really good, actually. Got some. I also got some licorice for, in tomorrow's vlog, you'll see, we're doing birthday party thing for Mum. She loves licorice. Perfect.
Oh, she? I thought it was just your dad who liked licorice.
All of them, the whole gang.
Interesting.
And I got some for me.
For me?
And basically, long story short, they kind of forgot about us at one point. Also got some lollipops, just to look nice on the table with the pick and mix with some meringue. They forgot about us and the cake trolley. So then we got to take all the cakes home, which actually worked out better because I was really full anyway. I don't know if she gave us one of each or what, but this is the first thing that we got. This is an apple pie. Little tiny, she said they're so good. Oh, it looks so sweet. Can't pick it up. That looks really nice.
I could inhale that in a mouthful.
Yeah, well, in my head, I thought, I wanted to kind of say, oh my God, I bought you this. Pretended that I put loads of thought into it, but no, it just came with it. And then...
Oh, they're a bit more substantial.
Oh, they kind of squidged around a little bit. So one of them, we've got, I think that's a pistachio raspberry one. I think it was lemon and peel, don't know. And chocolate hazelnut. Delicioso. I think there was supposed to be one more, but I don't know where it is. But all in all, other than us being left at the table, but I think that was just, you know, when waitresses do the changeover.
Yeah, changing of the guard.
We had Gemma, first of all. Was her name Gemma? Jenny. I'll put her name on the screen. Jenny. She was so flipping nice. I really, really rated her. And she was great. And if we'd have had her the whole time, I would have actually said like 10 out of 10.
Wow.
I would have.
Supplanted Mandarin Oriental then.
At this current season, the other thing was maybe some more traditional sandwiches.
Oh, really?
They were a bit like wild.
Huh. You want some like...
Sometimes you just want a little ham and cheese.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could actually... True. Oh my gosh, I could murder a ham and cheese sandwich.
Do I need to run to the shops?
Salivating.
Do you want me to run to the shops?
I could have a ham and cheese. Oh, we've got the food shop coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good time. Peace and love, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed day 4 of Vleek. Tomorrow we have day 5, the final day of Vleek. This was so fun and like a little spontaneous vlog series and I flipping loved it. And I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I love you all loads. I don't know why I look kind of like red. The camera's not doing me any favors right now, but I love you all loads and I hope you have an amazing weekend.